Now we reach a point to talk about actions for equity and liberation. So if you're a community leader or organization leader, individual or collective, I separated 6 suggestions of actions that you can place at your environment and at your organization or community, taking into account the needs and the goals that you have and you want to achieve. So first is seek out diversity in your circles. So basically, I'm asking to challenge these circles that really and the positions that we are taking. So for example, if you're a leader of a company, there's other companies and there are other entrepreneurs and of organization helping you, and they might be also in the margins in a certain way or suffering discrimination. So you can try to listen to their stories. You can try to ask radical questions. You can try to understand their position, then uplift their voices as well. Again, we're going to make a change in the system, especially when you do things in a collective way. So we need to support each other, support the people in the margins as we can. And when you have conversations with people and talks, people that are outside your bubble, as an individual as well, this is going to challenge the way you interact with system, and it's going to challenge its dominant system as well. Another way you can do is also challenge the narratives. So ask radical questions and challenge beliefs, what you hear. Be curious about an alternative perspective. Be curious about what other people will think. Curious about other stories of people that have been in the margins, how they would see, how they would perceive, what the stories they're not told, what isn't told in this sector, in this community as well. How we can start to value and give place for these voices. Let's talk about leadership. And for those who are leaders of communities and organizations here, I wanted to point out some concrete actions that you can do. So one action is to establish a clear guideline. Leaders should be set a clear guideline for respectful and inclusive behavior. This includes zero tolerance policy for discrimination, harassment, and other forms of bias. This guideline should be communicated on a regular basis and consistent. Another suggestion that I would give is to encourage dialogue. As a leader, you can create opportunities for open and honest dialogues where individuals are encouraged to share their experiences and perspectives. This includes, for example, regular check-ins, town hall meetings, and other forums for discussions. You can also foster a culture of learning. So as a leader, I encourage you to educate yourself in these matters. And I also encourage others around you to learn about different perspectives, stories that have been not told, the untold stories. And this is also include providing training, resources, and support the ongoing education and growth of your team, of the people that or your community. Another point is amplifying marginalized voices, how you can, as a leader, do that. You can, as a leader, act and seek for amplifying the voices of those who has been historically marginalized. So including people of color, women, LGBTQ plus individuals, and people with disabilities, just to give one example. Or this is also including invite them to speak, giving them space and a podium to share their stories, share their perspectives, include their visions, and giving them the power also to do that. And finally, you can take an action as a leader and create concrete ways to address inequality in the workplace, such as implementing, hiring, and promoting practices that are prioritize diversity and inclusion. So it's not only about having diversity, it's about how you can create equity, how you can offer or offer this a space for people to grow and to get the resources they needed, especially those people that are underrepresented in your community, in your organization. This is the end of the session. I hope you enjoy and learn. We talked about these oppressive and dominant systems, the root causes, how they show up in our institutions and communities, and how we are affected by them, how they intersect, how the relationships between them, what we can do to start promoting more equity and liberation in our systems. Thank you.